The new Warner Brothers Discovery CEO is reportedly looking at revitalizing Superman. HBO Max casts the Wonder Twins roles. And a copy of Superman #1 sells for a record $5.3 million. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from April 13th to April 19th, 2022. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, Discovery recently closed its $43 billion deal for Warner Media, creating the newly labelled Warner Brothers Discovery. David Zaslav, CEO of the new entity, has, according to Variety, set his sights on making the most of the DC Entertainment side of the business. Discovery insiders believe that although DC has achieved cinematic success with recent films such as Aquaman and The Batman, it lacks a coherent creative and brand strategy. Discovery believes that several top-shelf characters such as Superman have been left to languish and need to be revitalized. Hopefully this means that Warner Bros. Will now put a spotlight back on the Man of Steel moving forward. The Hollywood Reporter revealed that KJ Apa and Isabel May have been cast as Zan and Jaina for the Wonder Twins project on HBO Max. Apa is best known for playing Archie in the CW's Riverdale, while May is known for playing Elsa Dutton in the Yellowstone prequel 1883. Written and directed by Adam Zdekiel and produced by Marty Bowen and Wick Godfrey, Wonder Twins is based on the teenage superheroes first introduced in the 1970s, the all-new Super Friends Hour cartoons. No release date has been announced as yet. In late March, GQ conducted an interview with actor Nicolas Cage in which he appeared on camera responding to fans' questions from Reddit. And during that interview, he remarked on the possibility of finally playing a live-action Superman in the upcoming movie The Flash. Now, in a new Rolling Stones magazine interview, Cage responds further to those ideas. He said, "The vision I had for Kal-El was more of a Tim Burton-style presentation universe. It certainly would be interesting. And I guess we'll find out if Nicolas Cage does appear as Superman in the Flash movie when it appears in theaters on June 23rd, 2023. In TV news, while we wait for the next new episode of Superman and Lois to air on April 26th, the CW has released the official description for the 11th episode of Season 2 of Superman and Lois, titled Truth and Consequences. In this episode, we pick up right where we left off with Jor-El smirking at Lois, who is still standing on the porch with Jordan. Jor-El catches sight of the doppelganger Jonathan, standing not too far away. He lunges at him and Jordan tries to intervene, but Jor-El appears to be stronger and faster than him. This episode is scheduled to air on the CW in the US on Tuesday, May 3rd. The CW YouTube channel released a couple of red carpet interviews from the recent Paley Fest Superman and Lois presentation. Here's a snippet from the interview with Wale Parks.
The basis of the show is family. And so I think what they do a really good job is, like, regardless of if you're Superman have all these powers, unlimited strength, family's still the heart. So I hope that people take away the idea that it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're like the richest man in the world, whether you're poor, whatever you do for a job, ultimately it comes down to love and family. And I think that's a really big key on the show, and I love that.
Here's another interview with Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Tulloch.
We have a massive episode coming up, episode 10. It's about Bizarro World. It is a huge episode. It's going to blow everyone's minds. I'm not just saying that. I'm not being hyperbolic. It is massive, and it is. People are going to love it.
That's episode 10. I can't wait.
Yeah.
You can check out these interviews in full at our website. James Masters, who played Brainiac on Smallville, will be a special guest at MegaCon Orlando next month. James will be appearing on all 4 days, May 19th to May 22nd, and fans can take a photo with him or grab an autograph for a fee. MegaCon Orlando will take place at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida, across May 19th to May 22nd. Tickets are available through fanexpohq.com. The DC Kids YouTube channel has uploaded a video from Crypto the Superdog animated series, in which Kevin uncovers a robot dog inside Crypto's spaceship.
I am Dogbot. Let us play.
The This clip was taken from the episode titled Dogbot, which was the 13th episode of Season 1, which first aired on April 12th, 2005. The DC Kids YouTube channel also uploaded a video from Superman the Animated Series in which, when Lex Luthor imprisons Aquaman, it's down to Superman to rescue him before a war breaks out between Earth and the city of Atlantis.
Are you all right?
Are you nuts? That was a great white!
Yes. Lucky he was passing by. I've got 10 more circling us right now.
Hope they're not hungry.
Want me to ask them?
This clip was taken from the episode titled A Fish Story, which was the 9th episode of Season 3, which first aired on May 8th, 1999. And the DC Kids YouTube channel also uploaded a video from the DC Superhero Girls animated series in which Green Lantern and Poison Ivy form an alliance to save a tree. However, when it's time to choose between human life or a beautiful tree, the true nature of the alliance blossoms.
You killed this tree! I didn't mean to. You're unworthy of the color of life, Green Lantern. And one of these days, you will pay.
You can watch all these videos in full at our website. On the comic book side of things, CGC Comics announced that a private sale of Superman #1 has set a new record, with the 1939 comic book selling for $5.3 million. The Edgar Church Mile High copy of Superman #1, graded 8.0 Universal by Certified Guarantee Company, privately traded hands in January for $5.3 million, far outpacing the previous record of $3.6 million paid for a CGC 9.6 Amazing Fantasy #15 at auction in September 2021. In another auction, Heritage Auctions recently sold the original artwork from the title page, page number 4 of the 1985 Superman Annual #11 by Dave Gibbons for $105,000. This shocking title splash page featured Wonder Woman, Batman and Robin arriving at the Fortress of Solitude to celebrate Superman's birthday, only to find that he's become mentally and emotionally enslaved by the parasitic flora known as the Black Mercy. Written and illustrated by the creative team behind the critically acclaimed Watchmen, Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons, For the Man Who Has Everything is a haunting tale about the agony that comes from losing that which you love the most. DC Comics released their July 2022 solicitations this week, and we highlighted for you all the Superman related comic books listed. Of special note was Superman Space Age #1. Meet Clark Kent, a young reporter who just learned that the world will soon come to an end, thanks to Crisis on Infinite Earths, and there is nothing he can do to save it. Sounds like a job for his alter ego, Superman. After years of standing idle, the young man from Krypton defies the wishes of his fathers to come out to the world as the first superhero of the space age. And Action Comics 1045. The War World Revolution escalates as Superman gains the upper hand, forcing Mongul to take desperate measures. Meanwhile, a fallen ally of Superman is resurrected at a terrible cost. A new connection to Jack Kirby's Fourth World is revealed as the War World Saga's mind-blowing conclusion nears. You can check out the full list of Superman-related comic books coming out in July at our website. After making her debut on the CW's Supergirl, actress Nicole Maines is bringing the character of Nia Nal and her superhero alter ego Dreamer to the pages of Superman Son of Kal-El. Maines will be co-writing Superman Son of Kal-El #13 with series writer Tom Taylor. When every hero on Earth is threatened by Henry Bendix's machinations, it's a race against time for Dreamer to warn Superman before it happens. But will this mysterious new ally's premonitions become a nightmare for Jonathan Kent? Superman Son of Kal-El #13 will be available on July 12. As for Superman comic books available this week from April 19th, they include Batman Superman World's Finest #2, which is available in 3 different variant covers, including this one by Tim Sale. Earth Prime #2 Superman and Lois is also available in a variant cover. Deceased Dead Planet trade paperback, and Infinite Frontier hardcover. Our reviewers have already submitted their reviews of these new comic books, with Tony Parker reviewing Batman Superman World's Finest #2 saying, "Check this out if you want a good book for a lazy afternoon, because this is fun storytelling at its best," and he gave it a 4 out of 5 score. Earth Prime number 2, Superman and Lois, was reviewed by Michael Bailey, who gave each story within a 5 out of 5 rating, saying, "I love that the writers got a chance to show what Jonathan Kent meant to this Clark," and you can read both reviews in full at our website now. Proudly wear your Superman button or pin. They sure look smart when they're pinned on your jacket, dress or cap. Get this DC Comics Superman logo coloured pewter lapel pin for $8.93. And how about this Funko Pop pin, DC Superman, yours for $12.30. These and other Superman pins are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then you can become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below. Or you can become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. So in the rest of this week's news, Newverse has released a new DC Comics mobile video game titled DC Worlds Collide. Crime Syndicate members have invaded Earth, stand up and battle alongside some of DC's most powerful characters. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman and other classic superheroes and supervillains from DC are at your command. Collect and upgrade your superheroes and supervillains and win with strategy in idle battles. Punish and defeat the Crime Syndicate with visually stunning hero ultimates and restore peace and order on Earth. We're counting on your heroics. You're stronger than you think you are. Fight alongside your super team in this 3D mobile card game. Visit our website for further game details and download DC Worlds Collide from Google Play. Manly Bands, in partnership with Warner Brothers Consumer Products and DC, unveiled the DC collection of wedding rings inspired by DC characters including Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman and the Joker. Interestingly, no Green Lantern. Everyday heroes can now wear their favourite DC Comics character on their finger with this exclusive line of wedding bands, available now only at manlybands.com. The Superman ring is 8mm wide and made of cobalt chrome with a stipple finish. Featuring his signature colours with a blue inlay with a red sleeve, it is also engraved with the Superman emblem. McFarlane Toys has given fans a preview of the upcoming Blackest Night Superman action figure. In the 2009 Blackest Night comic book saga, Necron created an evil zombie army using Black Lantern rings. Every dead character, including Earth 2 Superman, was resurrected to invade New Earth. Kal-El, devoid of his soul and reasoning, is sent to attack New Earth Superman and Connor Kent in Smallville. Eventually, Power Girl used a weapon devised by Dr. Fate and Mr. Terrific that completely destroyed Kal-El's reanimated corpse. Look for further details about the availability of the Black Lantern Superman action figure to be released soon. Zimort Animation released part 1 of their Superman vs. Hulk animated short as a follow-up to their previous Hulk animated short in which he faced off against One Punch Man. This time around, it's the Man of Steel who tries to contain the Incredible Hulk.
Fire!
You can watch the full 5-minute video at our website. Superman's costume has undergone many changes over the years, but the biggest point of contention amongst fans is the debate over whether his costume should include the red trunks. A throwback to the circus strongmen of the 1930s, the red trunks, they're not underwear, are for many fans unnecessary. To others, they're an iconic part of the Man of Steel's look. So in our second installment of the Great Debate, we ask the question, should Superman wear red trunks? Read the arguments for and against at our website and then place your vote. That's all the news there was for the week April 13th to April 19th. I'm Steve Younis. See you next week.